Okay, let's try to understand the electric stove. Electric stove are of normal two types. One is coil type, other is a hot plate. We'll discuss one by one. First one will take as a coil type. You can see in the diagram we have here one stove here with a single coil. Here you can see we have the another coil type of electric stove having two coils here. Okay, two units. Best thing, two units. You might have seen this, otherwise as we go ahead we'll understand what is it. Okay, let's go ahead. Working principle: when electric current passes through the heating element, it gets heated up due to heating effect of current. The amount of heat produced is directly proportional to the square of the current, resistance of the element, and the time for which current passed through the heating element. Okay, so that is the working principle. You can see that in the diagram we have drawn using paint. This is your electric coil type of stove. If you see the coil at the center here, okay, this is the coil which is a heater plate, and this is the body is made of metal frame. This and then you have a terminal housing here. Okay, this is a flat one. You can see this is of something called as a round shape. Okay, you can see the coil is present here. It's just a schematic sketch diagram and the terminal housing here and some handles here. Okay, let's try to go ahead. Construction. The electric stove mostly consists of metal body of thick iron sheet. The heater plate is made up of china clay or porcelain. Okay, this is the heater plate. What you can see, the white one, heater plate. This is normally made up of china clay or porcelain, and this body is made up of thick iron sheet. Now things are changing, so some people have made it out of cement just to make it cheaper, but this is normally made up of your thick iron sheet. And this white one, what you can see, in which we have kept a coil, is called as a heater plate. Okay, which is made of china clay or porcelain. The heating element, which is made up of nichrome wire, you can see here, which is put here. Okay, this is the nichrome wire, which wire terminal housing, in which the terminal pins are fitted with nuts and insulated with a porcelain cleats. You see there are two ends here, one end, okay, from all this coil you can see one end goes here and other end goes here. Here we fit with the nuts and bolt and some porcelain cleat, that is a flat or round. This is to provide insulation so that both terminals are not getting shorted. Okay, just have a look over this. Okay, this is normally made up of thick iron sheet, which now presently you can see made of cement, and the heat, okay, or heater plate. What you can see inside a coil is a nichrome, and the ends of this, okay, the ends of this, here you can see one end, other one is here. These two are fitted nut and bolts, and that's go to the terminal housing, that's for the supply, which is normally fitted with some porcelain cleats to insulate them from each other. Okay, let's go ahead. The ends of heating elements are connected to terminals. The heater plate is supported with the thick iron strip fitted with nuts and bolts. Just now I've seen it. Okay, and this is the end which is go to the terminal. This is a new one which is come in the market. That was the older one we have shown you. Let's go ahead. The ends of heating elements are insulated with the porcelain cleat from each edge. I just now told you. There is also one end plate, bottom plate, which covers all the assembled part of the electric stove. That means whatever parts are assembled, that will cover from the bottom plate. Okay, the metal body is supported with the legs. Okay, that is a stand, and the which are made up of thick iron sheet or ebonite. The wooden or ebonite handles are fitted with the sides of stove to make it portable. That means you can move from one place to another, and those handles are ebonite or wooden, so they can take it from one place to another without getting harm to your body. A 3-pin plug cord is used through which a stove is given given supply and given earthing. You can see the electric is just now see the coil type. Now the moment you take that electric coil type and cover this with another layer of clay or this china clay, you see that you cannot see the anymore the coil. Okay, then we call it a hot plate. Otherwise everything remains the same as we did for coil. We can see one more example here. You cannot see the coil here, right? the coil inside this, which has been covered with some china clay and fitted with a plate here. You can see that's why it's called as a hot plate. It takes little more time for get it. Once get heated, it gives enough heat. Okay, that is called as a hot plate. Okay, let's go ahead. Heating current passes through heating element. It gets heated up due to heating effects of current. The amount of heat produced is directly proportional to the square of the current, I square. You have to remember. Okay, resistance of the heating elements R, and time for which current pass through heating element. Okay, and this heat used to heat for heating, as you know it. Construction. The elements of hot plate is not visible, as you told earlier. They are available in two types: single hot plate unit. Okay, something like this, single hot plate, just one. You can see, this is a new one, modern one. Okay, you can see the coil, everything inside, and hot plate outside. And or it can be double hot plate unit. Okay, it can be a double hot plate unit. So something like this. Okay, two units, one and one, other one is one. Okay, and the different parts of hot plates are as the base. The base of is made of a MS sheet, is glazed, that is a plated chrome, to make it to avoid it from rusting. Sheet of plate made up of alloy special iron sheet, not having any effect of atmosphere and water on it. Heater plate made up of china clay. There is a provision of fitting two elements. The heater element is housed in grooves of the plate. After fitting heater element, it again plastered with the powder of china clay or fireproof clay so that element not visible. Okay, it's not visible. Rotary switch. It is having four position: off, low, medium and high. Right, in off position, you see no element is in the line. No element is in the line. In low position, two elements are in series. You have to remember this. And in medium, you'll see one element is in line and one is removed. And in the high position, both elements are in line and they are normally in parallel. You have to remember this. We'll discuss this ahead of it. You can see the diagram. First, you see this is the off position. You see no filament is in line. Okay, no element is in a line, so no heating takes place, and so it's off. When you come to this, you see, if you see here, these two coils are in parallel and connected to phase this side and neutral. So they are in parallel, so you get a maximum height. Okay, that is high position. If you see here in medium, okay, if you see this medium, if you see the outer coil here, this outer coil is shorted. You can see shorted means it is not in line, and the inner coil is connected to the neutral, and from here it's connected to phase. So only one coil connected, so it gives a medium heat. Okay, whereas in the low position, you see in the low heat, when you produce, you see this coil is in the continuously, right? So it is in a series. So in series, so you will get a low heat. So you have to remember this rotary position. That's about the electric stove, right? Thank you.